In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add a baseline in Microsoft Project. A baseline is your project's original snapshot, the plan you commit to before tracking starts. It locks in planned start and finish dates, durations, work, and costs, so you can compare what you intended with what actually happens later. Microsoft Project lets you keep up to 11 snapshots called Baseline and Baseline 1 through Baseline 10, which is handy for major checkpoints without losing your first plan. To begin, open your project file and make sure your planning is complete. Baselines work best once task dates, dependencies, and estimates are reasonably stable, because that snapshot becomes your measuring stick. Switch to a task-centric view so you can see what you're baselining. On the View tab, choose Gantt Chart. Now move to the Project tab. In the Schedule group, open the Set Baseline drop-down and select Set Baseline. This opens the dialog where you'll choose exactly what to save. At the top, pick the baseline slot. If this is your first snapshot for the project, choose Baseline. If you're preserving additional milestones over time, select Baseline 1 through Baseline 10. A simple best practice is to keep the main baseline as your original plan and use the numbered baselines for later phases. Next, decide the scope. Choose Entire Project to capture all tasks or selected tasks if you highlighted specific work beforehand. That second option is useful for phased baselining when parts of the schedule are still evolving. Review the roll-up options to control how summary tasks reflect the baseline. To all summary tasks, rolls the saved values up across the plan so summaries show the totals. From subtasks into selected summary, task applies the roll-up only to the summaries you selected earlier. Either way, you're not changing the actual subtask details, just how their baseline values aggregate. When your choices look right, click OK. The baseline is now saved and ready for comparisons as actual progress is entered. To see what you captured, add the baseline start, baseline finish, and baseline duration columns to your task sheet. You'll be able to line them up next to the current start, finish, and duration to spot variances immediately. For a visual view, switch to Tracking Gantt. You'll see baseline bars drawn beneath your current schedule bars, making slippage or acceleration easy to read at a glance. That's it. Set the baseline once your plan is solid, avoid overwriting it unless you truly replan, and use additional numbered baselines for major checkpoints.